boys and girls, mums and dads. Thanks for joining me again for another Bible story. And today's Bible story is called 2 Fish and 5 Loaves of Bread. Another day, Jesus and his disciples went up to the mountains to spend some time alone. They were far away from town, but people had seen Jesus leave, so they followed him. Jesus was so popular, people just wanted to spend time with him and hear his teachings. He kept teaching people. Jesus was a great teacher. So the disciples said, Jesus, ask the people to leave now. They need to go home. It's now late. People are getting hungry. So Jesus said, well, feed them. So the disciples said, we don't have money to buy food. Where are we going to get food from? So Jesus asked if anybody had food, and they found a little boy. He had brought 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread with him. So let's get my little fish and my bread. He had 2 fish. We're going to put them on this side of the basket. And how many loaves of bread? 5, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's not enough food, boys and girls. There were over 5,000 people who had followed Jesus, and this amount of food will not be able to feed so many people. So let's see what Jesus did. Jesus took the food from the little boy, and he thanked God for it. So he prayed, and he began breaking it off and handing out pieces to the disciples to hand out. Give this to the people, Jesus said. The disciples went through the crowd and passed out pieces of bread and fish. Jesus just kept handing the disciples more and more bread and fish. Soon everyone had eaten as much as they wanted. When everyone was full, the disciples gathered more than 12 baskets of leftovers. So not only were they fed, boys and girls, there was leftovers. There was even more. In Jesus' hands, the little boy's 5 loaves and 2 fish had fed over 5,000 people. So it just shows you that Jesus can do anything. He prayed to his Father God, and God multiplied it. He made it get more and more. So we can do a little bit of maths like this. You can draw your own little fish and your own breads. And how much is 2 fish plus 5 breads? If you take 5 and you add another 2, how much is it all together? Can you count? 5, 6, 7. That's right. So 5 plus 2 is 7. If I have 5 loaves of bread and I take 1 away, how many am I left with? 4. That's right. So you can do subtraction. That means to take away. So any amount, and you can play maths. So you can have 4 plus 1 is 5. That's right. Or 4 plus 2 is 6. Well done. So do a little bit of maths. It's always good to incorporate numeracy wherever you go. Okay, so once again, Jesus could do anything, and he even managed to feed 5,000 people. Okay, so we have done A, B, K, D, E, and now we're on our 6th letter of the alphabet. And in Jolly Phonics, it's all about a fish, an inflatable blown up fish that gets a hole in it. So let's see if you remember it, and let's sing along. Hey, my friends and I went to the beach with my floating fish. It got a hole, the air came out. Well done. I wonder if you still remember that song. So the action for F is you put your hands, one at the bottom, one at the top, and you go. And let's draw it together. You start at the helmet, down.